Starting with transits for the sign Aries. Aries is in sextile with Pluto in Aquarius. Excellent time for brainstorming, networking, and expressing oneself. Pluto regenerates. Pluto deepens. Pluto in Aquarius is inventive. Aquarius rules calves. Pluto is retrograde. Retrograde Pluto can provide a chance to revisit difficult issues. Aries is in conjunction with Saturn in Aries. Individual reactions during the conjunction aspect can be influenced by an individual's natal chart. Saturn excludes. Saturn restricts. It is in depression, making it ineffective. Saturn in Aries is trailblazing. Aries rules blood pressure. Aries is in conjunction with Neptune in Aries. During a conjunction aspect, the qualities of the planets reinforce each other. Neptune dissolves. Neptune hides. Neptune in Aries is adventurous. Aries rules blood pressure. Aries is in conjunction with Venus in Aries. The conjunction aspect is the beginning of a new cycle. Venus appreciates. Venus indulges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Aries. Venus in Aries is energetic. Aries rules head. Aries is in sextile with Mercury in Gemini. The sextile aspect signifies a harmonious flow of energy that promotes favorable circumstances. Mercury thinks. Mercury irritates. It is in domicile, which makes it effective. Mercury in Gemini is flexible. Gemini rules shoulders. Aries is in sextile with Moon in Gemini. Increased harmony between different groups, fostering mutual support during the sextile aspect. Moon feels. Moon collects. Moon in Gemini is curious. Gemini rules shoulders. Aries is in sextile with Sun in Gemini. The sextile aspect signifies harmonious energy between the signs. Sun shines. Sun focuses. Sun in Gemini is curious. Gemini rules shoulders. Aries is in sextile with Jupiter in Gemini. Sextile aspects promote favorable circumstances. Jupiter confirms. Jupiter enlarges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Gemini. Jupiter in Gemini is nimble. Gemini rules nerves. Aries is in trine with Mars in Leo. The trine aspect often indicates a period of favorable circumstances. Mars asserts. Mars inflames. Mars in Leo is dignified. Leo rules stomach. The next sign is Taurus. Taurus is in square with Pluto in Aquarius. There's a sense of urgency to resolve the tension created by the square aspect. Pluto uncovers. Pluto deepens. Pluto in Aquarius is individualistic. Aquarius rules calves. Pluto is retrograde. Retrograde Pluto often brings people from the past back into our lives. Taurus is in conjunction with Uranus in Taurus. The conjunction aspect generally amplifies the combined energies of the two planets. Uranus advances. Uranus upsets. Uranus in Taurus is calm. Taurus rules neck. Taurus is in square with Mars in Leo. There is conflict between the two signs during a square aspect. Mars asserts. Mars inflames. Mars in Leo is proud. Leo rules heart. The next sign is Gemini. Gemini is in trine with Pluto in Aquarius. Sense of ease and harmony during the trine aspect. Pluto uncovers. Pluto deepens. Pluto in Aquarius is rebellious. Aquarius rules calves. Pluto is retrograde. Retrograde Pluto can provide a chance to revisit difficult issues. Gemini is in sextile with Saturn in Aries. Sextile aspects bring opportunities. Saturn limits. Saturn restricts. It is in depression, making it ineffective. Saturn in Aries is trailblazing. Aries rules blood pressure. Gemini is in sextile with Neptune in Aries. Sextile aspects bring opportunities. Neptune idealizes. Neptune hides. Neptune in Aries is pioneering. Aries rules eyes. Gemini is in sextile with Venus in Aries. A sextile aspect can provide possibilities. Venus appreciates. Venus indulges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Aries. Venus in Aries is assertive. Aries rules eyes. Gemini is in conjunction with Mercury in Gemini. Blending together of the signs occurs during the conjunction. Mercury thinks. Mercury irritates. It is in domicile which makes it effective. Mercury in Gemini is flexible. Gemini rules nerves. Gemini is in conjunction with Moon in Gemini. Conjunction aspects bring the energies of the two signs into a harmonious alignment. Moon includes. Moon collects. Moon in Gemini is fluent. Gemini rules lungs. Gemini is in conjunction with Sun in Gemini. A conjunction aspect brings alignment, creating a harmonious union. Sun expresses. Sun focuses. Sun in Gemini is communicative. Gemini rules shoulders. Gemini is in conjunction with Jupiter in Gemini. The conjunction aspect generally amplifies the combined energies of the two planets. Jupiter inspires. Jupiter enlarges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Gemini. Jupiter in Gemini is clever. Gemini rules nerves. Gemini is in sextile with Mars in Leo. New experiences may occur during the sextile aspect. Mars conquers. Mars inflames. Mars in Leo is regal. Leo rules stomach. The next sign is Cancer. Cancer is in square with Saturn in Aries. The square aspect is considered a challenging aspect that signifies conflict. Saturn limits. Saturn restricts. It is in depression, making it ineffective. Saturn in Aries is brave. Aries rules head. Cancer is in square with Neptune in Aries. Friction due to the planets having differing agendas during the square. Neptune escapes. Neptune hides. Neptune in Aries is direct. Aries rules head. Cancer is in square with Venus in Aries. The energy of one sign can be blocked by the other sign during the square aspect. Venus embraces. Venus indulges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Aries. Venus in Aries is brave. Aries rules eyes. Cancer is in sextile with Uranus in Taurus. A sextile aspect brings positive events. Uranus rebels. Uranus upsets. Uranus in Taurus is dependable. Taurus rules throat. The next sign is Leo. Leo is in opposition with Pluto in Aquarius. An opposition creates tension between the energies represented by the two planets. Pluto transforms. Pluto deepens. Pluto in Aquarius is rebellious. Aquarius rules calves. Pluto is retrograde. Retrograde Pluto can provide a chance to revisit difficult issues. Leo is in trine with Saturn in Aries. The trine aspect occurs when two planets are approximately 120 degrees apart from each other. Saturn endures. Saturn restricts. It is in depression, making it ineffective. Saturn in Aries is pioneering. Aries rules head. Leo is in trine with Neptune in Aries. A trine brings opportunities. Neptune dreams. Neptune hides. Neptune in Aries is adventurous. Aries rules eyes. Leo is in trine with Venus in Aries. The signs are compatible during a trine aspect, reinforcing beneficial energy. Venus appreciates. Venus indulges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Aries. Venus in Aries is brave. Aries rules eyes. Leo is in square with Uranus in Taurus. During the square aspect, friction can manifest between different areas of life. Uranus quickens. Uranus upsets. Uranus in Taurus is dependable. Taurus rules neck. Leo is in sextile with Mercury in Gemini. Excellent time for brainstorming, networking, and expressing oneself. Mercury contemplates. Mercury irritates. It is in domicile which makes it effective. Mercury in Gemini is versatile. Gemini rules shoulders. Leo is in sextile with Moon in Gemini. A sextile aspect brings positive events. Moon adapts. Moon collects. Moon in Gemini is communicative. Gemini rules nerves. Leo is in sextile with Sun in Gemini. Time when people may feel more productive, creative, and inspired. Sun leads. Sun focuses. Sun in Gemini is talkative. Gemini rules nerves. Leo is in sextile with Jupiter in Gemini. Sextile aspects bring the possibility of energies being used together for potential success. Jupiter explores. Jupiter enlarges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Gemini. Jupiter in Gemini is fluent. Gemini rules shoulders. Leo is in conjunction with Mars in Leo. Blending together of the signs occurs during the conjunction. Mars motivates. Mars inflames. Mars in Leo is dramatic. Leo rules stomach. The next sign is Virgo. Virgo is in trine with Uranus in Taurus. Trine aspects signify a time when the two signs work together smoothly. Uranus quickens. Uranus upsets. Uranus in Taurus is stable. Taurus rules ears. Virgo is in square with Mercury in Gemini. During the square aspect, friction can manifest between different areas of life. Mercury analyzes. Mercury irritates. It is in domicile, which makes it effective. Mercury in Gemini is fluent. Gemini rules lungs. Virgo is in square with Moon in Gemini. Different areas of life are in conflict, depending on which signs the planets are in. Moon nurtures. Moon collects. Moon in Gemini is communicative. Gemini rules nerves. Virgo is in square with Sun in Gemini. A square brings conflict between the two signs involved. Sun expresses. Sun focuses. Sun in Gemini is nimble. Gemini rules lungs. Virgo is in square with Jupiter in Gemini. A square brings about a sense of friction between the energies represented by the two signs involved. Jupiter verifies. Jupiter enlarges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Gemini. Jupiter in Gemini is clever. Gemini rules lungs. The next sign is Libra. Libra is in trine with Pluto in Aquarius. Trines are considered harmonious aspects, often associated with ease. Pluto exposes. Pluto deepens. Pluto in Aquarius is open-minded. Aquarius rules lower leg. Pluto is retrograde. Retrograde Pluto often brings people from the past back into our lives. Libra is in opposition with Saturn in Aries. An opposition creates tension between the energies represented by the two planets. Saturn limits. Saturn restricts. It is in depression, making it ineffective. Saturn in Aries is energetic. Aries rules eyes. Libra is in opposition with Neptune in Aries. Oppositions often manifest as a struggle to find integration between opposing needs. Neptune glamorizes. Neptune hides. Neptune in Aries is direct. Aries rules head. Libra is in opposition with Venus in Aries. An opposition aspect creates a strong sense of polarity between the energies represented by the two signs. Venus loves. Venus indulges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Aries. Venus in Aries is brave. Aries rules eyes. Libra is in trine with Mercury in Gemini. Favorable circumstances occur during the trine aspect. Mercury considers. Mercury irritates. It is in domicile, which makes it effective. Mercury in Gemini is fluent. Gemini rules lungs. Libra is in trine with Moon in Gemini. A trine aspect brings a sense of harmony between the energies represented by the two signs. Moon includes. Moon collects. Moon in Gemini is curious. Gemini rules lungs. Libra is in trine with Sun in Gemini. Trines are considered harmonious aspects, often associated with ease. Sun expresses. Sun focuses. Sun in Gemini is nimble. Gemini rules lungs. Libra is in trine with Jupiter in Gemini. The combining of these two signs into a trine aspect indicates a period of opportunities. Jupiter validates. Jupiter enlarges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Gemini. Jupiter in Gemini is nimble. Gemini rules nerves. Libra is in sextile with Mars in Leo. The sextile aspect signifies harmonious energy between the signs. Mars acts forcefully. Mars inflames. Mars in Leo is dignified. Leo rules spine. The next sign is Scorpio. Scorpio is in square with Pluto in Aquarius. The energy of one sign can be blocked by the other sign during the square aspect. Pluto exposes. Pluto deepens. Pluto in Aquarius is inventive. Aquarius rules lower leg. Pluto is retrograde. Retrograde Pluto often brings people from the past back into our lives. Scorpio is in opposition with Uranus in Taurus. There's a sense of polarization or a push-pull dynamic between the energies represented by the signs. Uranus innovates. Uranus upsets. Uranus in Taurus is security-oriented. Taurus rules ears. Scorpio is in square with Mars in Leo. There is conflict between the two signs during a square aspect. Mars asserts. Mars inflames. Mars in Leo is creative. Leo rules stomach. The next sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is in sextile with Pluto in Aquarius. Transiting sextile aspects can create beneficial opportunities. Pluto empowers. Pluto deepens. Pluto in Aquarius is open-minded. Aquarius rules ankles. Pluto is retrograde. Retrograde Pluto can provide a chance to revisit difficult issues. Sagittarius is in trine with Saturn in Aries. The trine aspect occurs when two planets are approximately 120 degrees apart from each other. Saturn structures. Saturn restricts. It is in depression, making it ineffective. Saturn in Aries is self-oriented. Aries rules blood pressure. Sagittarius is in trine with Neptune in Aries. The trine aspect brings two compatible signs together, reinforcing their joined energy. Neptune idealizes. Neptune hides. Neptune in Aries is energetic. Aries rules blood pressure. Sagittarius is in trine with Venus in Aries. Trine aspects signify a time when the two signs work together smoothly. Venus values. Venus indulges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Aries. Venus in Aries is energetic. Aries rules eyes. Sagittarius is in opposition with Mercury in Gemini. This aspect highlights the contrasting forces at play. Mercury analyzes. Mercury irritates. It is in domicile, which makes it effective. Mercury in Gemini is versatile. Gemini rules lungs. Sagittarius is in opposition with Moon in Gemini. It can be a struggle to find balance between opposing needs during the opposition aspect. Moon gathers. Moon collects. Moon in Gemini is talkative. Gemini rules lungs. Sagittarius is in opposition with Sun in Gemini. An opposition aspect creates polarity between the energies of the two planets. Sun focuses. Sun focuses. Sun in Gemini is fluent. Gemini rules lungs. Sagittarius is in opposition with Jupiter in Gemini. Contrasting forces are creating tension during the opposition aspect between the signs involved. Jupiter inspires. Jupiter enlarges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Gemini. Jupiter in Gemini is communicative. Gemini rules shoulders. Sagittarius is in trine with Mars in Leo. A trine brings harmony. Favorable time for opportunities. Mars acts forcefully. Mars inflames. Mars in Leo is proud. Leo rules heart. The next sign is Capricorn. Capricorn is in square with Saturn in Aries. Tension from conflict between differing parts of your life from the two signs being in a square aspect. Saturn rejects. Saturn restricts. It is in depression, making it ineffective. Saturn in Aries is direct. Aries rules eyes. Capricorn is in square with Neptune in Aries. There is conflict between the two signs during a square aspect. Neptune dissolves. Neptune hides. Neptune in Aries is direct. Aries rules head. Capricorn is in square with Venus in Aries. Square aspects occur when two planets are approximately 90 degrees apart from each other. Venus attracts. Venus indulges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Aries. Venus in Aries is direct. Aries rules head. Capricorn is in trine with Uranus in Taurus. Trines can denote periods of luck. Uranus awakens. Uranus upsets. Uranus in Taurus is easygoing. Taurus rules ears. The next sign is Aquarius. Aquarius is in conjunction with Pluto in Aquarius. The conjunction aspect can bring a new beginning. Pluto regenerates. Pluto deepens. Pluto in Aquarius is independent. Aquarius rules lower leg. Pluto is retrograde. Retrograde Pluto can provide a chance to revisit difficult issues. Aquarius is in sextile with Saturn in Aries. A sextile aspect brings positive events. Saturn denies. Saturn restricts. It is in depression, making it ineffective. Saturn in Aries is assertive. Aries rules blood pressure. Aquarius is in sextile with Neptune in Aries. Time when people may feel more productive, creative, and inspired. Neptune transcends. Neptune hides. Neptune in Aries is self-oriented. Aries rules eyes. Aquarius is in sextile with Venus in Aries. The sextile aspect signifies a harmonious flow of energy that promotes favorable circumstances. Venus loves. Venus indulges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Aries. Venus in Aries is trailblazing. Aries rules head. Aquarius is in square with Uranus in Taurus. There is conflict between the two signs during a square aspect. Uranus innovates. Uranus upsets. Uranus in Taurus is easygoing. Taurus rules ears. Aquarius is in trine with Mercury in Gemini. A trine brings harmony. Favorable time for opportunities. Mercury challenges. Mercury irritates. It is in domicile which makes it effective. Mercury in Gemini is flexible. Gemini rules nerves. Aquarius is in trine with Moon in Gemini. Trine aspects signify a time when the two signs work together smoothly. Moon gathers. Moon collects. Moon in Gemini is communicative. Gemini rules nerves. Aquarius is in trine with Sun in Gemini. The combining of these two signs into a trine aspect indicates a period of opportunities. Sun creates. Sun focuses. Sun in Gemini is communicative. Gemini rules shoulders. Aquarius is in trine with Jupiter in Gemini. Trines can denote periods of luck. Jupiter explores. Jupiter enlarges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Gemini. Jupiter in Gemini is fluent. Gemini rules nerves. Aquarius is in opposition with Mars in Leo. During an opposition there is a struggle to find balance between opposing desires, or circumstances. Mars severs. Mars inflames. Mars in Leo is fun-loving. Leo rules heart. The next sign is Pisces. Pisces is in sextile with Uranus in Taurus. The sextile aspect signifies harmonious energy between the signs. Uranus awakens. Uranus upsets. Uranus in Taurus is practical. Taurus rules ears. Pisces is in square with Mercury in Gemini. A square brings conflict between the two signs involved. Mercury challenges. Mercury irritates. It is in domicile which makes it effective. Mercury in Gemini is clever. Gemini rules nerves. Pisces is in square with Moon in Gemini. The energy of one sign can be blocked by the other sign during the square aspect. Moon reflects. Moon collects. Moon in Gemini is versatile. Gemini rules nerves. Pisces is in square with Sun in Gemini. A square brings about a sense of friction between the energies represented by the two signs involved. Sun leads. Sun focuses. Sun in Gemini is communicative. Gemini rules shoulders. Pisces is in square with Jupiter in Gemini. Square aspects occur when two planets are approximately 90 degrees apart from each other. Jupiter teaches. Jupiter enlarges. It is in detriment. It has difficulty operating in Gemini. Jupiter in Gemini is talkative. Gemini rules shoulders. Don't forget to share your thoughts. Leave a comment and let us know what kind of videos you want to see next. Your input helps us create content that resonates with you.